My name's Nadjei. So I've been wrestling for just over 2 years now. I did my beginner's course with Sam Bailey at FutureShock, and I like to travel up and down, so I'm mostly at PPW with Liam Slater or just wherever I can find training, which is fun, I guess. Wrestlers that influenced me, I'd say Kenny King. He got me into wrestling. Then discovered Shelton Benjamin, Gail Kim, Jeff Hardy, The Miz, and currently Trick Williams. I think I'm gonna win the adrenaline series because I'm sick. Like, I've been training for like I said before, like for over 2 years now, and like to have, well, I've been told like to have such skill within the time that I've been training and wrestling. I think I've got a good chance compared to everyone else. That I've got what it takes to win this league.
My name is Peter Sedohr. I've been wrestling for just under 2 years, I think now. Started here at the FutureShock Performance Centre before moving down to House of Pain in Nottingham, and now I'm back in the north. I think for me, one of the first people I ever watched, I remember growing up on CM Punk and the Pipe Bomb, but for me, the greatest wrestler to ever live, the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be, Christian Cage. He is the greatest wrestler of all time. I'm gonna win the Adrenaline Series. Looking at some of the people here, it looks like they've never left their house, let alone Manchester. For me, I've been to Canada, and that simply makes me better than you. Je suis meilleur que toi.
Hello, and we are back with episode 2, Sam Bailey alongside Tony Wright, as we have Nadjei versus Peter
Sedohr.
There it is, Sedohr. The Canadian export versus rookie season Nadjei. And of course, Peter straight in, no messing around, knowing that time limit is in place, putting the beats on Nadjei.
Two of our loudest personalities, would you say?
Yes, I think nobody wins in this match for us in a personal sense. But Nadjei, again, representing the FutureShock Performance Centre. Peter, again, taking his craft elsewhere, has worked at the FutureShock Performance Centre, also with House of Pain with Styx, who he didn't mention in his interview, and I'm sure I'll mention that to Styx later on. But as also proud to be a export to Canada, I believe.
Yeah? I don't think he is Canadian, right?
No, I don't think he is at all, but the accent says something.
Big fan of Celine Dion.
Who isn't? Big drop kick from Nadjei, and again, good fire as he has his FSPC banner armband on to represent that he's a FutureShock Performance Centre graduate.
It's not subtle, is it?
Not subtle at all. He is proud to be from the FutureShock Performance Centre. Big delayed suplex almost there.
I was going to talk earlier about Nadjei's agility being a really, really good factor for him in this match, but he's also got like power there as well, like hitting that big suplex there.
Yeah, again, Peter being very careful, very smart, getting himself out of the ring, can't be pinned. Does have to make sure, again, with this time limit in place, I keep bringing it up, the time in place, the longer you spend outside, the more chance you have to not only lose the match, but also get that draw, and the 3 points are very important. Jack Johnson, earlier in the night, already claiming his first 3 points. So again, both people should be watching that one and keeping an eye out for that league table. And thank you for our referee to start doing his count in French for Peter. Again, not French-Canadian. Great combo there. A enziguri, a leg kick into a headbutt. And Nadjei now in trouble.
I do pose a question. Most of the competitors in this series are regular Performance Centre trainees, have largely been in the Performance Centre. Do you think, having been elsewhere training with other people, there might be something that helps Peter in this series?
I think playing on that one is, again, as much as they are trainees here, going elsewhere and learning a different style or learning a different method means that you are prepared for the expected, but then the unexpected comes into it. Having a trainer as experienced as Styx, who again over 20 years in the industry, there's things that he'll know that maybe people from the PC won't know. Same with Nadjei, going to PPW and training with Liam Slater as well. There's little tricks that Liam Slater may have turned up that, again, myself and Ridgway and Lizzie Evo won't have. So there's always going to be that advantage of being trained elsewhere and having a little bit more expansion on that knowledge can only help. But you never know what you might miss.
Like a drop kick.
Like a drop kick. We spoke too soon. Peter walking away from that drop kick. Confidence is key on this kid. But again, the showman of Peter, again, given from those lovely blue pants. And yes, again, showing off with that triple elbow drop, not covering a shoulder. The accent has slipped. I think Peter is a little bit more annoyed that Nadjei is still kicking out and is still in this game. Again, yeah, fighting away.
He's always fighting, Nadjei. He never quits.
Again, this is his rookie season. Again, there are a few more L's in the column than W's, but he's starting to gain a bit more momentum, not only in the Northwest scene, but starting to hit a bit more further down south as well. But right now, this is all Peter Sedohr. Another 2 count.
I mean, if he was a bit more focused on pinning Nadjei, he might have got the win there, but he's focusing on the numbers, you know? Sometimes the confidence might not help Peter.
Yeah, and again, he seems to know where the cameras are. He seems to know where his audience are. But Nadjei still firing from underneath. These strikes are getting weaker, though. Again, the energy might be out there. Peter doing a great job of working the midsection. Again, if you take away someone's wind, chances are you'll get the W.
Laughing there.
Yeah. Hit that spinning suplex, but again,
he's not laughing now.
Last thing, again, the focus on those pins. Those lateral covers are very important. You can hit all the moves in the world, but if you do not cover those shoulders fundamentally and allow that kick out, we're still here. But yeah, we're getting into the back end of the match. The timer can only be getting shorter now as both Nadjei and Peter still not getting the job done. As Nadjei goes for that schoolboy, close 2 count. But again, Nadjei can't get to his feet. Back to that midsection.
Just a nasty kick to the gut there.
Sometimes wrestling
no technique to that. That was just vicious.
It doesn't have to be pretty if it gets the job done. We both know a little bit about that. You may be a leading man, but I've seen you play dirty. Big enziguri from Nadjei as well. Still Hulk clutching that midsection as he's fighting back here. Big European uppercut. Peter just not even able to get the guard up. Drop kicks back into that corner. And yeah, it seems to be all Nadjei right now. Hits the ropes, ducks that clothesline. Hits forearm again, middling on that forearm. Not quite as much contact as he would like as...
Big old brain buster. Could that be it?
Brain buster. Again, that cover.
Is that 3 points for Nadjei?
Not yet. Peter with that kick out. Again, felt a little bit like a brainbuster, but it almost felt like, again, it was a delayed suplex, but he caught him into that brainbuster just to get that one. Couldn't get the cover, though. Couldn't put body on body, which is why Peter was able to kick out. Again, still, we are in the tail end of this match as well. The energy levels are lower. We are fighting from underneath for Nadjei. Peter surviving on the reversal pin. Another big up and over. Almost a flying knee there. One of Nadjei's big Arsenal moves.
I think Peter's out. I think he's done.
Not much movement for that one. Big kick out again. Again, maybe timing's on the efforts there. The longer Nadjei took to get to that cover, Peter just had a little bit wherewithal to kick out.
You got to give it to Nadjei. He was on the receiving end of a big beating earlier in this match, but he's leveled the playing field now. Or in fact, the momentum is on his side.
As Nadjei goes to the second, he's kind of waiting for sort of left Peter to join him up there. And now we're in dangerous territory. Again,
I think good can come from being that high up in the ring.
Especially wobbly legs here. Nadjei striking, Peter striking. Big old forearm. And once again, I think he's out on his feet. Frog splash from Nadjei.
Might have hurt him more than Peter, but could
covering
he do it?
Again, I think the cover was paying dividends there. Not a strong cover. Peter was able to get his shoulder up nice and easily. Covered the inside leg, hooking the inside leg. Interesting strategy there from Nadjei.
Going for that
springboard stomp attempt. Disaster kick. And could that spell disaster for Nadjei?
I don't know if he got all of it, but he's going to double it up with something else.
Maybe he knows. Maybe he doesn't get all of it. Attempting that.
Roll up.
Of course.
He's done it.
The first pinfall for Nadjei. 8 minutes, 6 seconds. Close to the wire. The first good pin from Nadjei, and I will tell him that in training. and he gets himself 3 points on the board.
The importance of a good, strong pin there, giving Nadjei the 3 points.
Yes, Peter also now in the loser's circle with AC Brack. Jack Johnson and Nadjei, our first 2 3-pointers. We've got 4 more contestants here on the Adrenaline Series. What are your thoughts for the first 2 matches?
I think we've got such a variety of wrestlers and style in this that between Jack Johnson and Nadjei, I don't know who could continue on their path to glory, but it's just so interesting so far.
Absolutely. Well, more still to come. Again, I've been Sam Bailey alongside Tony Wright. Episode 3 coming along soon.